We decided that we couldn't afford to make the Xbox anymore, and how fast could we bury this thing because the hard drive was costing us more than the
You took a bath
product.
on every single one ever sold, right?
And did forever.
The hard drive, though, is a really interesting story, because I remember going into the 360 and people had looked at the hard drive as kind of one of the casualties of the original Xbox. And I would say over and over that you wouldn't have the Halo game that you see with Halo 1 if it wasn't for the hard drive. Yes, there wasn't some kind of DVR feature, but in terms of the streaming capability that we had with the hard drive, it enabled the games that really made us stand out relative to the competition or the game.
That's really true.
It was critical, maybe not front and center, but without the hard drive, you wouldn't have had Halo.
You guys know this, in a leadership role, there's like a limited number of shit fits that you can throw to like just say no to something, and you to kind of trade. And there's I didn't even remember this till just now. There was like a couple of pivotal meetings where I consciously made this decision to like say I would quit and walk away if there was no hard drive. And in exchange, I had to stop complaining about the giant controller. And so I just ate the giant controller. So that's a good trade-off, I think. The controller got replaced, hard drive turned out to be pretty good.
Hard drive was critical. Anybody who thinks the hard drive
so this is what, so on 360, you guys obviously had some kind of tortured process with the hard drive, no hard drive versions and the costs and all that kind of stuff. It's a nightmare for developers. Like, how did you guys work that out? Well,
it was price point. We needed, 4 gigabyte, and we felt we needed to get to 299, 349, and that was the difference between the two, and the no hard drive.
And all the other stuff a hard drive needs, bigger power, all that stuff too, right?
It was, that was a long 18 months going into that.